Hi, today is September 7th, 2024, and here are my poems for the day. The first one is poem number 1391 for the year, and it's a song, if I get it right, called A Bit of Blue. A little bit of blue, like a hole in a donut, like me surrounded by you. When I am a bit blue too, and I am enveloped in the softness and the lightness of your unbearable being, as I sit alone and wonder what words to write, and look at the vast wide of the sky. I see a little bit of blue in the infinite you. Poem number 1392, Crows. On this, my 11th day in Murray Hill, I saw a crow glide down and then circle and then head west. Then I saw 3 or 4 more circle and head in the same direction. And then I heard them, the first birds I have heard here, and now I can't stop hearing them. The crows are excited about something this morning. I don't know what, but as usual, my ignorance will not restrain me. Poem number 1393, CrowCon. I was so caught up in September 7th being the date of the Bushwick Book Club show today at 6 that I had completely forgotten that CrowCon is happening this weekend. Crows from all over the country, and many from Canada and Mexico, and a smattering from other continents will be gathering at the Javits Center this weekend. I've never been to CrowCon, of course. They don't even let ravens in, let alone magpies, let alone clowns like me, but I can hear how excited the crows are about it, and I've seen many of them heading over there this morning, and I can't help but wonder what goes on there. Poem number 1394, Caroline. Caroline, the outraged crow, stood at the podium quoting George R.R. George R.R. Martin. In A Feast for Crow, Martin says, crows will fight over a dead man's flesh and kill each other for his eyes. And I am simply appalled. I ask you, have any of you ever killed another crow over a dead man's eyes? Why do we let these slanderous portrayals continue? I say tomorrow night we head to Santa Fe and have a real feast for crows. Who's with me? Carl, a crow in the 5th row, turned to Carol and whispered, they have had this same event at CrowCon for the past 17 years, and Caroline has given this same speech for the past 3 years. I don't know why I keep coming to it. There's a panel going on right now called New Techniques for Cracking Nuts in Metropolitan Areas. Why am I here? Because you're in love with Caroline, said Carol. And it was true. He found her militancy hotter than hell. Why don't you talk to her when she's finished? Asked Carol. Meanwhile, I'm heading over to the nut-cracking panel. Carl sat through Caroline's speech, convinced that once again he would not approach her afterwards, but obsessed with the idea of eating a dead man's eyes. Poem number 1395, Briefly Considered. Connor was like, great speech, Caroline. What are you doing now? I've got a room at the Equinox, practically next door. Cost me $1,800 a night, and I'd hate to spend the night there alone. Caroline thought Connor was disgusting, although she had heard that the rooms at the Equinox were very nice, and her hastily thought-out plan was to sleep on the roof of the Murray Hill Crescent, about a mile southeast from Javits as the crow flies. And once again, Carl had left without, wait, where am I? Oh, damn it, I went the wrong way. And once again, Carl had left, where am I? And once again, Carl had left right after her speech. Maybe Carol was wrong. Maybe Carl didn't like her. But Caroline believed that she would pass out from the amount of alcohol that she would have to drink in order to make Connor a possibility. And so, with no regrets at all, she told him no. Poem number 1396, To Be a Fly. I don't hear the crows any more this morning. I guess the convention started promptly at 9. Oh, to be a fly on the wall at CrowCon. Except, do crows eat flies? And last poem today, poem number 1397, Running Late. Believe it or not, I just saw another crow hurriedly headed west. I laughed out loud. All right, that's it. Bushwick Book Club, today at 6. It's not even tonight. I think it'll still be bright out by the time I go on at approximately, 6:15. Anyway, maybe I'll see you there. Whether I see you or not, I appreciate you.